Hey guys, TechMan here with a video for you guys. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to check if an Apple Watch is real and genuine. Now, there's a lot of Apple Watches or these duplicate counterfeit products out there, but if you never owned an Apple Watch, you might not know, or if you're purchasing it off pre-owned from someone or online, you want to verify that it is real. So we're going to walk you through couple tests that you can do to verify that the Apple Watch is indeed real. So let's dive into it. The first thing is, let's go ahead and take a look at the watch itself. So here, I'll put the iPhone here for a second, and then I'm going to take a look at the watch here. As you'll notice here, most Apple Watches will come just like this. You'll see the rounded size and bezel here. Now, quick thing to note about the size is that Apple Watches come in about 4 different variety sizes. So they come in the 38mm, 40mm, 42mm, and then 44mm. So you can also locate that, and there's also 41mm as well. So you can also locate this just by going in the back of your Apple Watch, and you'll see here it'll say the Apple Watch with the Apple logo just like that, and it'll say series and then the mm size as well, and it should be something like this here. And then once you see that, you also should see the same with the bands as well. They should match up. Now, the other thing with these Apple Watches is that you should be able to take the bands off just by pressing that button and then sliding it. So that's the unique thing about these Apple Watches, that they have this design where you can press the button, you can take off the bands just like that, and then put it back on with a snap. Same with the top one. So these are kind of some physical things to keep note of whenever you're buying it, is that these bands that come on and off just like that. So they're pretty simple and easy, and they usually snap back on. So you're going to verify the bands are really easy to kind of put back on just like that. So that's one thing. So next thing you want to do is check out the actual serial number of the product itself for the Apple Watch. So with most Apple products, they have a serial number associated with it. So to check that, as you can see here, I click on it. I'm on the main screen here. I'm at where the apps are. So to get to the apps, you can simply click on that button here, and then you'll look you'll see all these apps. These are very much similar way that they are on your iPhone. So if you see that they don't look like this, most likely the Apple Watch isn't real. So you click on the gear icon for settings. In the settings option, I'm going to go to option for general, and I'm going to click on about, and I'll look here and take a note of this serial number that's available right here. You see that serial number right there? And then what I'm going to do is go on my iPhone here or anywhere that you can access the internet, and I'm going to go and search up Apple serial number lookup. So Apple serial number lookup, or this website which says checkcoverage.apple.com, actually allows you to put in a serial number of an Apple product to be able to see things like warranty and such. And if it's a real product, of course it will show up. So what I do is take that number that I have from my Apple Watch, so type that in here just like this, and then I'm going to complete this gotcha here. And then hit that continue option. And as you can see here, if I look at it, it tells me that I have Apple Watch Series 7 GPS cellular aluminum N41, and that means this is a valid, with the purchase date, that means it's a valid one. There's active technical support, and it also has this service recovery as well for this. So this ensures that if it doesn't come up, that means that it is not a genuine Apple Watch. So that's another way to check. Now, another way to check if it's real or not, if you can't do a serial number to look up, is to just simply look in the apps here. We're going to go to apps and see if there's an Apple Store or App Store one. This icon right here, if you click on that, it should take you to this, hit that continue, to similarly the App Store, just like that. Now, if it takes you to some Android or Google Play Store, that means it's not iPhone, Apple Watch, because it's taking you to an Android operating system. So that's a great way to check, and you should be able to search up any app that you would normally on App Store. The next thing you can do for this to check if it's real is actually going ahead and turning off your Apple Watch. So to turn off your Apple Watch, we're going to hold this side button here, right here. As you can see, this button, I'm going to slide to power it off, just like that. And it should be the same interface that we did. If it's some other interface where it's not slide to power off, or similar interface like Apple should be, and then most likely it's not real. So once it goes completely black, I'm going to press that button again. And this time when it turns on, I'm going to note that you see that Apple icon logo appear just like that. And that's how Apple devices boot up. Whenever they boot up, it's the Apple logo is the very first thing you see. So if you don't see the Apple logo, again, that might not mean that your Apple Watch is real. So you see that, and I'm going to wait till it loads up. While it's loading up, the last test you can do is the charger. So if you have the charger available, Apple Watch chargers look just like this. What they usually do is they have a magnetic back so that if you can place it, it'll snap on just like that and it should charge. So if it's not a genuine one, it won't be magnetic most likely, and it won't fit just like that. They usually just snap on. You can feel the magnet in between those, so they sit nice and easy just like that. As you can see here, I'm just holding it up because the magnet is like that. So those are some ways to check if your Apple Watch is real or not. As you notice here, you know that Apple Watch is real if you use the iPhone because of the way the apps and things interface. Now the last test to do, if you can, is actually pairing your Apple Watch, if you haven't done it, with the Apple Watch app on your iPhone. So if you have an iPhone, you click on the watch app, that's a default app, and then you start the pairing with the Apple Watch itself, and it should pair normally. Now if it doesn't pair through this app, again, that's likely not like a real Apple Watch. So hopefully you guys found this quick little video helpful. If so, make sure that like and subscribe. But I also want to hear from you guys if you found a better way to check that. If so, leave a comment in the comment section. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.